you're watching 6 Stories at 6. I'm Shivangi Shukla getting you the latest. A historic moment, viewers, was witnessed today. This is the first story we're tracking, where 20 Israeli hostages were released after 2 years. And in the meanwhile, Trump addressed the Israel parliament, that's right, and hailed Gaza ceasefire as a historic dawn of the new Middle East. Clashes, arson and big chaos. Pakistan is in a free fall. Crackdown on TLP intensifies. The IRCTC scam heat stings Lalu Yadav. Charges are framed against him, Rabri Devi and Tejasvi Yadav. The Durgapur gang rape case, the BJP demands action and answers from CM Mamta Banerjee. Supreme Court orders a CBI probe in the Karur stampede case, says incident has stirred national conscience. Viewers, it was a historic day today after 2 painful years spent in captivity. 20 Israeli hostages were kidnapped by Hamas. They have finally been released. The emotional scenes played out as they reunited with their families. In Jerusalem, hundreds of people gathered to welcome them back. These hostages have spent the past 2 years trapped in one of the bloodiest battlefields in the Middle East. Let's take a look.
"738 days later, after a blood-soaked war that raged for 2 long years, cheers, tears, and finally peace in sight. At Tel Aviv's Hostage Square, emotions ran high, every heart beating, waiting, hoping for that one announcement. For some, it was the homecoming of loved ones after 2 years of anguish. For others, it was standing in solidarity as history unfolded before their eyes. And then, a voice over the loudspeaker. The journalist announcing the release of the first group of 7 hostages. The crowd erupted in cheers and tears. Because after 2 years of torment, the wait was finally over. There were hugs, there were handshakes, and history. Across the border in Khan Yunis, Red Cross convoys rolled through, racing towards the pickup point. The announcement in Tel Aviv had set the mission in motion, a mission of hope and humanity. And then came the moment, the one the world has been waiting for. Hundreds lined the roads, waving flags, holding signs as the convoy made its way to the Reim military base, carrying with it 20 hostages alive. They were the faces from the Nova Music Festival, the young, the old, captured on October 7th, 2023. Now, finally heading home. Republic has accessed pictures of the released hostages. After days of fear and uncertainty, Guy Gilboa Dalal finally reunites with IDF representatives. Smiles through tears, Alon Ohel meets IDF representatives after his release. The nightmare has ended, but the scars remain. Gali and Ziv Berman, siblings and survivors, their reunion a symbol of Israel's pain and perseverance. For Eitan Mor, every handshake and every hug is a reminder that he made it home. And for Matan Angrest, this moment is more than just a reunion. It is survival, it is strength, it is homecoming. But before the celebrations came a moment that broke hearts across Israel. A mother's voice, trembling with love, relief, and disbelief as she spoke to her son, a freed hostage. Her words echoed through the square, a cry of joy and the release of pain held for far too long. But even amidst the joy, there was unease. Because for many families, the fight and the fear are not over.
I can't really trust Hamas that they'll give them back all healthy, all in good shape, all alive. It's very hard to trust them. And I'm worried that bad things are going to happen on the way. I'm worried about the bodies of the hostages that we need to get back as well. And, you know, we've been through so many bad things. Carmel, my cousin, was murdered in captivity. She was actually hours away from getting released. The ceasefire collapsed on the very morning of the day in which she was supposed to come back. She was hours away. And they're hours away. So until they're back, I can't really be 100% happy. And it ain't over till it's over.
Hope overshadowed by heartbreak. Relief tempered by the memories of those who never made it back.
We're very, very happy. Relieved. I think you can see it around the whole square. Like, the Israeli people are relieved and happy. I know. So it's a very unique morning, and maybe a morning that will change much of how we got used to live here in this country. We will get our sanity back.
It is a new day in Israel. A day that carries both the weight of the loss and the light of peace. A day that will be remembered as the day the hostages were reunited with their families.
And viewers, while the hostages were returning home, US President Trump was back in Israel declaring that the Gaza war is over. Addressing the Israeli parliament, Trump said that the Gaza ceasefire between Hamas and Israel is the golden age of Israel and Middle East. Simultaneously, the Netanyahu and Trump bonhomie was on full display, with Netanyahu calling Trump the greatest friend Israel has ever had in the White House.
Just as Hamas released 20 remaining living hostages after 2 years, President Trump landed in Israel. Speaking at Ben Gurion Airport, Trump said the war is finished.
The war is over. War is over. The war is over. Okay, you understand that? I think people are a lot of reasons why it's going to hold, but I think people are tired of it. It's been centuries, okay? Not just recent, it's been centuries. I think people are tired of it. Yeah, the ceasefire is going to hold, and we're going to make sure it holds.
For weeks, Trump's team worked through Qatar, Egypt, and the UN, linking a pause in fighting with a massive prisoner exchange. Nearly 1,900 Palestinian detainees for the 20 hostages. The deal also guarantees daily humanitarian access into Gaza and phase Israeli troops pull back from the north. Israel's cabinet approved the plan just hours before Trump's arrival. Next, US President Donald Trump arrived at the Knesset. Trump entered Knesset to additional fanfare and wide applause.
After 2 harrowing years in darkness and captivity, 20 courageous hostages are returning to the glorious embrace of their families, and it is glorious. 28 more precious loved ones are coming home at last to rest in this sacred soil for all of time. And after so many years of unceasing war and endless danger, today the skies are calm, the guns are silent, the sirens are still, and the sun rises on a holy land that is finally at peace, a land and a region that will live, God willing, in peace for all eternity.
However, Trump's speech was not without drama. A left-wing Knesset member disrupted Trump's speech, raising slogans, and then was dragged out of Knesset. Another key highlight was Trump-Netanyahu bonhomie on display. Trump and Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu held a meeting in Knesset. Netanyahu thanked Trump and called him the greatest friend of Israel.
with the indispensable help, the determined and focused help, the unremitting help of President Trump and his team, and with the incredible sacrifice and courage of the soldiers of Israel, we are fulfilling that promise. Just at that point of maximum pressure on Israel, a man named Donald J. Trump was elected President of the United States. And ladies and gentlemen, overnight, everything changed. Everything.
Both leaders then met with freed hostages and hostage families after their one-on-one meet. The historic visit comes after Trump brokered Israel's ceasefire deal with Hamas.
And viewers, Pakistan is losing the plot once again, and this time they are targeting their own. The country is on the edge as violent clashes are happening between security forces and the Tehreek-e-Laibak Pakistan supporters. And we see that the entire nation is reeling. Reports of hundreds killed and injured have sparked widespread outrage. A TLP chief has also been shot at. Here's a report on how Pakistan is on a free fall.
Pakistan is on the brink of chaos. Islamabad is hunting down its own people. It is official. Pakistan is imploding. Clashes between the Tehreek-e-Laibak Pakistan and security forces took a violent turn. What began as a protest quickly spiraled into deadly clashes. TLP supporters marching towards the US embassy were blocked by the police, leading to chaos. The TLP claims 2 of its men were killed and over 50 suffered injuries. However, locals say that the death toll is much higher, with over 500 feared dead, and the video has also gone viral.
फजर का टाइम हो रहा है और फजर के टाइम पूरा मन मार्च के ऊपर स्ट्रेट फायरिंग की जा रही है। यहाँ पे स्नाइपर चलाई जा रही है, यहाँ पे AK-47 का इस्तेमाल किया जा रहा है, यहाँ पे पूरा मन नत्ते शहरियों के ऊपर रियासत जो माँ होती है वो अपने बच्चों के ऊपर ये देख के कैसे भ्रष्ट मार रही है। हमारे पास इतने शहीद हो चुके हैं कि हमारे पास उठाने के लिए जगह नहीं है रात के इस अंधेरे में।
Reports suggest TLP chief Saad Rizvi has been shot at multiple times and is now underground.
हमेशा मार्शल नाजायज हुआ, आज सब कुछ खत्म हो गया। सैकड़ों कारकुनान के सिरों पे गोलियां मार दी, साद रिजवी के ट्रक पे गोलियां मार दी, उसने कफन बांध लिया। वो कहता रहा कि पुलिस वालों, रेंजर वालों, तुम मुसलमान हो। अजान हो रही थी, फायरिंग की, तुमने गोलियां बरसाई, सिरों पे गोलियां चलाई।
The Pakistani government, meanwhile, has imposed a lockdown in Lahore, shutting down schools, colleges and markets. These are clear signs that Asim Munir is losing grip on Islamabad. In the face of the violence, Pakistani Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif has decided to run away to Egypt, shrugging responsibility.
And viewers, the IRCTC scam is back to haunt Lalu Yadav. A major setback for the RJD chief Lalu Prasad Yadav and his family is coming just before the Bihar elections. Just weeks before Bihar votes, a Delhi court has ordered the framing of corruption, cheating and conspiracy charges in the scam case. The court has strongly observed that Lalu abused his position as a public servant and conspired for illegal land transfers. Here's more.
Ahead of Bihar polls, a huge legal setback for RJD Supremo Lalu Prasad Yadav and his family. A Delhi court framed charges against Lalu Prasad Yadav, his wife Rabri Devi, and son Tejasvi Yadav in the alleged IRCTC corruption case. The order was pronounced in the presence of all the accused on Monday. In its order, the court made sharp observations, accusing Lalu of abusing his position as a public servant and manipulating the tender process. The court noted that the tender eligibility was tweaked and land parcels were undervalued to benefit the accused. It also said that the conspiracy extended to the transfer of land ownership to Rabri Devi and Tejasvi Yadav. With the order coming ahead of polls, NDA hit out at Mahagathbandhan on the issue of corruption.
माननीय लालू प्रसाद जी के परिवार जिन पर 420 और 120B का आरोप लगा है, वह तो स्वाभाविक है। लालू जी अपने बड़े भाई स्वर्गीय मंगरू राय के परिजन को नौकरी दिया तो फुलवरिया में जमीन लिखवा लिया। राबड़ी देवी जी के चाचा नाटा चौधरी जी के परिवार को नौकरी दिया तो जमीन लिखवा लिया। यह स्वाभाविक प्रक्रिया है, दुर्गति है। आपने जो पाप किया और तेजस्वी यादव जी आपके नाम पर अगर संपत्ति है तो आपने सरेंडर क्यों नहीं किया? और न्यायपालिका के मामले को आप चुनाव से जोड़ रहे हैं तो आपके वकील ने जीरा क्यों नहीं किया?
लालू प्रसाद के पूरे अगर हम शासन को 3 वाक्यों में कहें, चारा खाना, अलकतरा पीना बिटुमिन और सरकारी संपत्ति की बांटने में टेंडर में हेरा फेरी करना और जमीन प्राप्त करना।
All accused will now face trial on charges of criminal conspiracy, cheating and corruption. However, RJD claims it was the ruling government that was targeting Lalu through investigative agencies.
And viewers, a fresh political slugfest has erupted after the alleged gang rape of a medical student in Durgapur. After the West Bengal CM Mamata Banerjee yesterday questioned the medical student's timing to go out from college, the opposition, the survivor's father, they both have criticized her remark and victim-blaming behavior. The BJP has urged Mamata Banerjee to stop justifying rape and give justice to the survivor. Meanwhile, the survivor's father has also said that he is taking his daughter back to Odisha as he does not believe Bengal is safe.
A horrific incident has shaken West Bengal. A second-year MBBS student from Odisha was allegedly gang-raped at Durgapur on Friday, October 10th. The 23-year-old from Jaleshwar in Odisha is a second-year MBBS student at a private medical college in Durgapur. On Friday night, she was out with a friend when some men approached them and forcibly took her to a secluded area and raped her. West Bengal CM Mamata Banerjee has come under fire for victim blaming. She questioned the college's role in ensuring student safety and pointed out that the incident occurred outside the campus.
Especially the girl child at night time, they should not be allowed to come out in the outside. They have to protect themselves also.
Meanwhile, BJP leaders have strongly condemned Mamata Banerjee's response. BJP MP Basuri Swaraj has accused the CM of giving similar responses in the past, such as during the Abhaya and Sandesh Khali cases.
ये पहली बार नहीं हुआ है, एक पूरा पैटर्न बन गया है। टीएमसी दकियानूसी सोच का पर्याय बन चुकी है। यहाँ पर ऐसा घनौना गैंगरेप हुआ वेस्ट बंगाल में, जहाँ पर विक्टिम की बॉडी को उसको टेयर अपार्ट करा गया था। The victim's body was torn from legs right up to her navel, यानी नाभि तक उस रेप विक्टिम की बॉडी को फाड़ दिया गया था। ऐसी दरिंदगी करी गई थी। आप हैरान होंगे, ममता बनर्जी ने ये कह दिया कि ये सारा का सारा षड्यंत्र है CPIM सपोर्टर्स को। एक बार फिर उन्होंने इस बात को डिनाई करा। फिर हम बात करते हैं संदेश खाली की। संदेश खाली में तो आप जानते हैं अनगिनत महिलाओं के साथ दुष्कर्म हुआ, वो भी TMC के ही नेताओं ने करा, TMC के ही ऑफिस में हुआ। लेकिन माननीय मुख्यमंत्री ममता बनर्जी ने क्या कहा? उन्होंने कहा किछु हुई ना।
The BJP MP has urged Mamata Banerjee to stop justifying rape and give justice to the victim.
आप लोग तो माँ, माटी और मानुष का नारा लगाते हैं। आपके इस संवेदनहीन, आपके इस कुशासन और आपकी इस दकियानूसी मानसिकता के कारण आज बंगाल में माँ शर्मिंदा है, माटी लहूलुहान है और मानुष बेहाल है।
In Durgapur, West Bengal LOP and BJP MP Subindu Adhikari held protest over the gang rape incident and stated that the private college authority reached out to him as they were under pressure.
Trinamool hatao, beti bachao. It is the main slogan in everywhere in Bengal. Trinamool should go, not cooperate with the victim family. Till now, not hand over the medical report. They don't allow leader of opposition to talk with doctors. They blockade the Mahila Commission, Women Commission, coming from Odisha.
The police have made 5 arrests so far, including a classmate of the victim. The father has urged Mamata government to take strict action, saying Mamata is also a mother of someone.
मेरे को और जो ममता दीदी है वो भी तो किसी का माँ होगा ना। अगर माँ होगा तो उसका लड़के का दर्द भी समझ सकते हैं ना। मैं चाहता हूँ और बंगाल सरकार के अनुरोध करता हूँ, उसी से कड़ी सजा दीजिए। अगर उससे सजा देंगे तो बंगाल का लड़की थोड़ा सुरक्षित अनुभव करेगा।
The father of the MBBS student has also said he will be taking his daughter back to Odisha as he is concerned about her safety in Bengal. This incident has once again brought the spotlight on the Mamata Banerjee government's handling of women's safety. As the victim's family seeks justice and the BJP and the people of Bengal demand safety and accountability, West Bengal CM Mamata's response has fallen short of expectations.
And viewers, that's a wrap on 6 stories at 6. This is Shivangi Shukla signing off. Do not go anywhere. We'll be back. We'll go live and breaking next.